What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the BORA Call It Premier Series Season 8, race number 24 from Daytona. If we can get past lap 5, that'd be a miracle. This is my fourth time trying to record, and I've had a different issue each time. And I haven't made it past lap 5 on any of them, so I'm losing my mind right now. So, that's enough about that. Tim Randolph and Mo Akers on the front row. Coming into this race, Max Anderson is 44 points to the good. Fitzwater's 26, Dylan Raymond's 22, and David Strait is 7. Then you have TJ Hanley 7 back, Nick Ventura 7 back, Evan Byrne 19 back, and Mo Akers, your outside pollster, 32 back. It's gonna take a miracle for either Max Anderson to miss the play or to miss the next round, or for Mo Akers to make it. But it's not impossible. 30 laps from Daytona. Tim Randolph leads, and Mo Akers spins his tires there. Tim Randolph with an amazing start. So I know this isn't the Daytona 500, but all these guys would still love to go to Daytona Victory Lane. 30 laps, man. So let's talk about Nick Ventura real quick. 7 points out in his own pretty much unsponsored Chevy. He does have a company on the hood. It's really not unsponsored, but he's 7 points back. He's in his own equipment, so it's a little bit underfunded compared to everyone else. It's an Alan Quickie type situation. Excuse me. He started this race 34th. He's already down before the race starts, man. He's not down for the count. It's Daytona. Anyone can win here. But it's so hard to pass Daytona these days that this isn't what he needed. Like, Mo Akers had a bad start. He has really very little help on the outside, and he's still top 5 right now. And he's in the non-preferred line. But you know who's up before the race even started? David Strait, 7 points up. He's moving up into 3rd. He's the second car on the inside. TJ Hanley is 3rd up top, pushing Mo Akers. So David could do without the 45 up here, but I'm sure they both love where they're at compared to where the 7 are. They got dealt a good hand today. Coming off turn number 4, David Strait's going to the inside. He's going to try leading a lap. That's exactly what the 45, the 71, the 19, they don't want to see the 3 leading. But Kevin Volano saved them. David Strait getting a good run on the inside, getting help from Philip John. He's got a couple Red Bulls behind him, and Red Bull has been extremely fast the last couple seasons in BORA. Today, and this season's no exception. As Mo Akers, one of the Red Bulls, going for the top spot. He's just in a win mood, man. Making the next round isn't all that likely. But he can still go win the race, and if he makes it, he makes it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. He still gets his 9th career win. He's already got the most wins all time with 8. The next highest is Donovan Gould with 6. Donovan's in just his 2nd season, so that's pretty impressive. Or 3rd season. I don't know. This season's been taking a year, so it's kind of hard to remember some stats. Pack started to calm it down a little bit. TJ Hanley up to 2nd. Nick nor David want to see that 45 lead a lap, and he's about to make a charge to the inside. There it is. He doesn't really have the drafting help he needs, but neither does the 30. It's dead even off turn number 2. If that 30 can block that 33, it might help him. Here it comes. Can TJ Hanley get a bonus point for leading a lap? He will not. That 30, man, the RCR power at Daytona and Talladega is just unmatched. Insanely quick. David Strait nearly dumping the 45. Where did Kevin Volano go? He was up. Oh, there he is. 4th car in the middle. So I genuinely don't care who makes the next round. I'm just here for a good race. I'm trying to do my best to be unbiased. I know I talk about Nick Ventura a lot. It's a good story. He's underfunded. Get off my back. But I just want to see a good race. You know what would make this not a good race? If these guys go into lap 6 and just walk out. So I'm hoping if there's a big one, which it's inevitable, it happens around like lap 18 to 20. So that way it doesn't end under caution, but we don't run a whole boring race with 12 cars. You know what I mean? And the way they're driving right now, you see breaking each other's ankles and stuff, juking them. That's leading me to think they're probably going to wreck a lot earlier than 18. I would be fine with 16, but I doubt they make it to 10. But we made it past 5, so that's the first time that's happened tonight, so I'm thankful for that. TJ Hanley getting a huge run down the back, and he'll lead that lap this time. Tim Randolph and Ryan Spangler got split up. Ooh, TJ might actually get him here. If he can clear that 30 up off turn number 2, this would be good for him. Oh, he's not going to do it. Look at that run that 30's getting. Oh, he's going to try. He's not going to get it. TJ Hanley's going to lead this lap, though. There's no dodge. There's no dodge in that one. TJ Hanley with a lap lead. Takeaway running order. Our current running order. He's now 6 points behind David Strait. 1 up on Nick Ventura. Factor in running order. That's completely different. I think he's only like 3 behind. I think he'd be ahead of David Strait because the winner gets... Or no. I think he'd be like 3 ahead of David Strait, or behind David Strait right now. That red, white, and blue number 3 is hanging out in the middle. Nick Ventura's moved his way up to the outside, and he's coming. We thought he'd have trouble with that white car, blue banners. I said Ryan Spangler's made a great move there. I said Ryan Spangler led last lap for a couple seconds. I was really confused. Am I tripping? But nah. TJ Hanley did. He led 2 laps. I don't think that's the most so far. Say he owns that second bonus point for most laps led. But that's the last thing the 3 and 7 want to see. Whenever it's that close, man, 7 points is not a lot. 7 points basically separates TJ Hanley and David Strait right now. 1st and 8th. And look where David Strait is on track. He's 3rd or 4th in the middle. That'll be another lap awarded to TJ Hanley. It's 3 in a row. He's led 3 of the 8 laps. And they're starting to drive with that twinkle in their eye, dude. This is gonna be a caution, so I feel it's gonna be a big one. Tim Randolph getting a good run. He didn't make the move like I thought. He's being calculated. If he can get alongside him on the front stretch, we'll clear him up top. Ooh, the middle line got real loose in 3 and 4. Tim Randolph getting a huge push from Keith Stevens. It's kind of unfortunate because Ryan Spangler side drafting the 30 down through the tri-oval. That doesn't really allow the outside line to move as fast as they can. It's really crazy. The outside line's like almost the preferred line right now. Pretty much everyone who's taken the lead has come from the outside line to the top spot. And as soon as I say that, here comes that 78. Oh my god, 4 wide for the 2nd position. 33 and 78, man, this is going to be the death of him. 29's doing good, giving him room. Oh my god. The 78's leaning on the 29. Just don't get on the quarter panel, don't get on the quarter panel. How did they make that work? Premier Series. After the Emperor Series race yesterday, take notes, boys. That's how you do it. Immaculate driving. And the 33, no drafting help. He's just got to hope he can get up there and side draft that 45. It's down the backstretch. And that 30's giving him such a good shot. Oh, the 30 having issues. It's going to kill the entire outside line. What in the world? Tough break for everyone up there. Nick Ventura, one of them. Dylan Abrahamian. Tim Randolph. Did I call him David Strait? I'm going to go Tim Randolph. What happened? He just like jammed on the brakes. Well, that sucks. It wasn't a wreck, but it just separated the field. So that's exactly what TJ Hanley needed. As he continues to lead, Nick Flood's going to try taking the lead from him. David Strait's also still there. 45 gets such a good run on the outside. He might steal this lap. Led 2. No, the 29 got it. Excuse me. Y'all are going to have to get TJ Hanley out of that top groove, man. He's just so good up there. No matter who's pushing him. We're gonna do it again. Top spot, though. So there's 3 pretty good sized packs right now. Each and every one of them are super separated. Excuse me. And it's all TJ Hanley up front. He has led the most laps right now. So right now he has those 2 bonus points. There's no ifs, ands, or what's about it. That second pack is almost 7 seconds back. And that third pack is about almost 11 seconds back. There hasn't been any wrecks. There's really no lap traffic. The 22's is off pace. Looks like he might be down a cylinder. He's about 20 miles per hour off pace. Or about 10 miles per hour, I guess. Tim Randolph as well is off pace. He's going about as fast as the 22. This third pack is just now getting off turn number 2. And the second pack is just now getting off turn number 4. While the lead pack is at the start-finish line. And TJ Hamlin leads another lap. It's quite impressive how strong that 45 is. The way this lead pack has such a big gap, I don't really understand why they're racing so hard. Like, if y'all drive easy for the next 10 laps, you could settle it in the last 6 or 5. But y'all gonna end up wrecking each other for no reason. You have 10 seconds over the pack. No, you have 7 seconds. As they are gaining on the 21 to Donovan Dewitt. I'm trying to see if that second pack's gonna gain or lose them at all. They're about 6.9 back last time by. They actually gained a little bit. They gained 0.2. That's rough. They're gonna catch that 22 here for too long. Man, the 45 made such an abrupt move to the inside. I thought he was pulling off to, like he had something wrong with his car. He's just being aggressive. TJ Hanley, the season 7 champion, or season 6 champion, excuse me, being very aggressive. He's trying to be the first driver in BORA history to win 2 championships in the Premier Series. But now he's on the bottom, he's finding it a lot harder to lead laps. So that second pack was 6.7 back last time by. This time, they lost 300. You're gonna have to gain literally like tenths every lap. You can't lose half a tenth. And I don't think that 22 is gonna do as much to slow them down as we think. A very tough break for Fitzwater, as he is 26 points in front of TJ Hanley and Nick Ventura. He's 40th. Nick is 18th. Like, man, if Nick gets up there and starts leading this pack, what place is the 4 in? 14th. So if he was to finish first in this second pack, that's about exactly 26 points on Fitzwater. So Fitzwater's actually in danger of losing out. So there's a lot of storylines to keep track of right now. And they are catching Eli Bright, and that's going to be another point. You know, they're actually not too far from the leaders, because I thought they were. Like, 6 seconds sounds like a lot, but if they get held up by Gary Alsop here, that could really help them. Yeah, I think they actually might be gaining a little bit. I don't know. Like, the time doesn't say it, but they're not as far back as I thought they were. About 6.4 back. That's how much they are now. That's kind of skewed to say it like that, though. Mo Akers did go from 6.84 to 6.6. So, he did gain 0.2 on his own. But the 8 was losing time, so... Oh, and the 8 is blowing up. Eli Bright. Oh, goodness. Hit that wall right there. There's not a caution. Tough break for Eli Bright. All that did was separate the second pack even further. Couple mechanical failures today, man. That's crazy. They're now 6.9 back. The second pack lost about 3/10. Half of their pack getting separated, though, definitely didn't help them. If they catch Gary Allsup in the corner, this is going to be huge. I think they'll get him straight over, though. So it's not going to really hold him up as much as it could have. Yeah, there's no way they don't catch him before the turn 3 is, or turn 1 as well. Actually, they might not catch him for turn 1. If they catch him in turn 1 instead of the front stretch, that's going to be really big. Because everyone tends to run the bottom, and that's crazy. This might help him. It's not going to hold him up 7 seconds. Or they can just drive around the top. It held up David Straight. And now TJ Hanley. Oh my god, it held up everyone. Oh, and TJ Hanley gets turned around. Oh, this is terrible. No real big damage to that 45. It definitely hurt the back end. And Nick Ventura was so slow, and that's what... Oh my god. Now TJ Hanley's day is done. That's huge. Dylan Arvimian with massive damage as well. There's the big one. The 44, 20, the 45 is upside down. Oh, and Fitzwater got damaged. What on earth just happened? All y'all had to do was not wreck. This is a saving grace for David Straight. We'll go back to what just happened. Watching TJ Hanley in the 45. He tried moving up front of the 33 and there was just no room. I turns the 33 around. So Ben Oskin does a good job getting away with it with no damage. And you can see the pack coming. Nick's like, oh god, where's he going? Mo Akers like, where's he going? Nick took the apron to get by it, and then Isaiah Ford sent him right up into Mo Akers. The 45 thought it was done, and the hits just keep coming. He just tips right over. The big one strikes when you least expect it. Evan Burns in it as well. A lot of playoff drivers got involved. Back for the restart. Excuse me. Eli Bright lost a piston. I just wanted y'all to wait till about 18. Y'all waited to like 20, so I'm cool with it. That was the big one. TJ Hanley's going to get 38. That ruins his chances. Dylan Abrahamian 31st. Fitzwater 32nd. So it's... Did Evan Burn DNF? He did not. He's 27th, though. So right now it is all up to Nick Ventura, who restarts 12th. P12. P34. That is 22 points exactly, isn't it? So that is. He would have to finish higher than that, though. Where is David Straight? Oh, I just saw him. He's in 4th. He's pushing Jeff Bright up to the lead. So if something happens to that 3 car, that's going to be it. The 71 has to finish top 10 here if he wants to make the next round. David Straight going to get up there. If he leads this lap, that's going to really improve his chances of making the next round. He's basically all but locked in right now, and he just can't afford an issue. The 71 needs someone's help to draft him. He's inside the top 10. He needs to stay there. The 3's getting hung out to dry. Here comes the 71. He got to go inside. He just needs to be great in his decision on what lane to be in. He can't make up his mind now. He's going top to bottom. That 71. The outside line's where he wanted to be earlier. However, right now it's not formed up at all. The inside line is. He's going to go with Glenn Dewitt. Number 3 to go, man. That could be the decision that impacts this championship. Keon Eddington. This might be his second to last race. He hasn't decided if he's coming back next season. Your season 4 champion. It's been a long time since he's won. Last time by, Nick Ventura was 11th. He needs to get into the top 10. David Straight still hasn't led a lap. I think he's got it this time, though. I'd be willing to bet David Straight leads the lap this time. And they should have chose the outside. You hate to see it. Coming to 2 to go. Nick Ventura's dropping back. He continues to fall back. The outside line is where you need to be. Nah, and he fell all the way to 18th. He's moved up to the middle, though. He evacuated the inside as soon as he could. The 3 did lead that lap, though, so now Nick would have to beat him by 8 spots. 2 laps to go. A lap and a half now. Jeff Bright up there taking the lead. The outside line just gets such a good push. Coming to the white flag, man. The middle lane's falling back. Nick can't catch a break. And David Straight's going to lead yet another lap. It's not going to really affect him too much. Here comes Samet Ozkin on the outside. And I think that's all she wrote for Nick, 18th. He's going to jump to the outside here and hope that they get a really good run. And he went to the inside. Can Samet Ozkin do it? Can he steal the win? It would be his first win in about a year. No, the Danny Coffey's on the inside. It hurt him too much. The 3's going to drop down. Here comes Adam Akers. I think David Straight's got it. There's nothing that can be done at this point. Off turn number 4, David Straight is going to win it at Daytona and punch his ticket to Atlanta. And you hate to see it for Nick Ventura. He had the option to go high, and he chose to go low. And unfortunately, his own actions, he's going to have to face his own consequences there. It's going to be tough, as he will come home 17th. That's not going to be good enough. I think he'll be 5 points out. But we'll be back to look at your official results. David Straight, your winning photos up on the top, or up on the screen. Fastest lap this race belonged to Max Anderson, so there's another point for Max. Now your official results go. David Straight with the win. They have Samet Ozkin second. Danny Coffey, Adam Akers, and Philip John. Glenn Dewitt, Jeff Bright, Max Anderson. Gustav Udmer, and Keith Stevens. Nick Ventura 17th, man. He was up to 10th at one point. He just chose the wrong line. That team's going to come back better than ever next season. But you know that lane decision's going to haunt him. And I know I seem biased, but man, it would have been so cool seeing an underfunded car in the Final Four. But there was still an amazing Cinderella story. All the way down to Isaiah Ford, last car on the lap. You can see everyone else finished. Tough break for TJ Hanley. He probably should have won this race, if we're being honest. He led the most laps. And it just wasn't meant to be. But that was Daytona. Next week will be Old Atlanta. Atlanta before the reconfiguration for the season finale. First time in BORA history we did not have the season finale at Homestead. Thank you guys for watching. Congrats to David Straight. He just secured 5 more points going into Homestead. Because remember, playoff points carry over. So David Straight winning that race is huge. Max Anderson did get 1 more point as well for fastest lap. So that was Daytona. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Later.